Thank you for tuning in to any of our videos. We also want to just ask your forgiveness if anything in this comes off offensive or abrasive. It is not our intent to cause division. What we would like you to do is enter into just a relationship as a believer with us, knowing that we're as much of a work in progress as you are, and that you would continue to pray for Nehemiah Abilene. Give me Matthew 6:33. I think we even finished with this one yesterday, didn't we? That's what we ended on. Let's do it again because it's that good. Everybody stop right there. You ain't got to go any further than that to get every answer you've ever needed. That's it. You ain't got to go nowhere else. Even the rest of that scripture may trip you up. Because it may, listen, it makes you, the rest of the scripture in me instantly turns to my external instead of my relationship. Right? Because if I'm focused on his righteousness, then the attempt of righteousness becomes my religion instead of the relationship. But the relationship, the fruit of the Spirit, is self-control, and he'll give me all the things I need to walk this out for his glory. Does that make sense? Seek ye first the kingdom of heaven. Just stop there. Don't ever move past that part. In your heart. Don't ever move past that part. You wake up and that's the goal. Look, I've fallen into the trap sometimes where it's like, I get up and I seek a word to bring to you, and I'm missing the point. I'm missing out on the encounter that I can have that morning. Luckily, listen, there's enough of you that are fired up that when I get here, he starts moving through me and I get to encounter him that way. Because it's a two-edged sword. And his grace is sufficient because he's like, okay, I'm going to use you in your gifting to deliver something, but in that, I'm also going to give you what you need today to sustain you. Because he loves me. And I don't have to strive for it. I don't have to beat myself up for not doing the things that this and this. I want to know him better. I want him to look down and say, well done, good and faithful servant. And guess what? Listen, if you've chosen to believe, he already says it. He's already saying it right now. Well done. If you're 10 toes down right now in Nehemiah, well done, good and faithful servant. Period. I ain't got to do nothing to earn it. Everything else past that point is I'm trying to earn it. That's called striving. I've got to get somewhere to get something better. I got to level up. Listen, stay in place, get to know him, and you're going to get to the only level you need to be. It's called sonship. There's no higher level than that. You don't get to go from like fifth born to third born. Don't work like that. You're a son. It's called sonship. Get to know him. I can get to know him through Oscar. I can get to know him through the Word. I can get to know him through Rusty. Rusty's a wealth of knowledge. He's old, real old. You understand? Seek ye first the kingdom of heaven. It can be found here. The kingdom of heaven can be found there. Heaven is in God, not God in heaven. It says it's his throne. He doesn't inhabit the thing he created. He sits in it. But I believe it's more in him. Heaven is in him. We are now in him, and he is now in us. That's scripture. Read the rest. All these things shall be added to you. Look, he can add everything. He can add so many things to me, but if I don't have eyes to see him, I'm never even going to know. I believe the blessings of God, we can't really understand because his idea of a blessing isn't ours. Our idea of a blessing is comfort. His idea of a blessing is generational. So what he's doing right now, the way he's wanting to bless, the way he's wanting to add these things to me, come through the fruit of the Spirit and the gifts of his Son so that it impacts generations to come. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, gentleness, self-control. You eat of those fruits, you'll manifest all the comforts that you desire in here for sure. You'll find contentment with what you have. You'll be able to see the multitude of blessing in front of you. You walk in the office and calling of Jesus, that's his gift to you. Everybody in here holds an office. Everybody here has been given not only a gift by Jesus, but you have gifts of the Spirit if you've been born of the Spirit. And if you're saying, am I born of the Spirit? Ask for more. I ask for more all the time. I'll sit there and I'm like, has this really happened? And I'm like, God, just give me more. Just give me more of you. Just give me more of you for your glory. Give me more of you so that I can have more patience. Give me more of you. All these things will be added to you, but is it for you? And if not, for who? Listen, whenever he comes and fills me, he meets all my needs. And I'll be content with it. That's how you know you're full. You can get distracted by the ways of the world, but if you wake up intentional for this moment, contrary to what anybody's going to say, listen,